Hey, you ready? Good to go? Welcome, everybody, to Season 4, Episode 15 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live and ready to get the show on the road today. Looking forward to another great episode with a bunch of people who've been on this show before. The guests that are in the building today, we're looking forward to introducing those guys. We got family in the building, so we know it's going to be a great show today. Starting off, shout out to little big bro Yusuf T in the back. We appreciate him for being here. We even got Ramsey in the back just in case. Shout out to Ramsey as well. Of course, you got myself.
Shout out to the nephew there.
Omar T in the building. He
planned that. He planned that.
I hope you got the camera on him right now.
Assalamu
Alaikum salam. Moti to the left of me, Mr. Can we get an air horn for Mr. Troop in the building?
The real OG.
Here to come and bring your team in the playoffs since his team is not. Uncle Eddie's in the building. Can we get another air horn for that one, Lord?
It's okay. I didn't make the playoffs either.
Yeah, I might not make the playoffs either in one league. AB Abraham is in the building. Shout out to AB. We got the cuzzo Saddiq. Can we get a shout out to him? Drafted Brees Hall number 2 overall.
Solid.
But his team is in the playoffs. His team is ready to go. And then we got the champ, Tony.
No.
Whoa. Listen, I'm talking about you're a champ to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, so shout out to Tony. The champ is in the building. Whether you like it or not, shout out to my man, Tony. He's here. Like I said, we're going to talk fantasy football. We're going to definitely talk about LOL League first, though. Talk about the games and the game to come, championship game. So shout out to these guys. But before we do anything or introduce anyone, be sure to follow us on all of our socials. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts, all under Oz Media. Also, be sure to give a shout out to the sponsors. We have Hanley, Holy Bowly, Wingfellas, Juicebox, Melika Kebab, Jebel, Unique, and BMI. Best of the best towing. Yusuf, let's start off with the best of the best towing. I saw Mookie yesterday. He's ready to go for the championship too, Tony. You got your team ready, man.
Best of the best.
That. Shout out to Mookie.
You or someone just got into a car accident? Call BMI. Your car is stuck in the snow? Call BMI. Your car just ran out of gas in the middle of the highway? Then call BMI. BMI Towing is the best towing and road service company around. They have workers on the clock 24/7, 365 days in the year. Their location is in Oak Park, Michigan, and their number is 313-460-3222. If you are looking for the best of the best road service around, then call BMI Towing.
Get it rolling. All right, we're ready to go. Listen, first of all, Uncle Ed, happy to have you here.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta
Welcome back.
Make sure the guests say what they have to say because LOL
Uncle
League
Ed in his
discussion.
deep voice.
Yes. 2 things that we enjoy having back.
Tiddler.
Edler. The Edler.
Well, I'm just glad that the Lions played on Thursday because I know Uncle Ed travels with the team.
Oh, man.
Exactly. Cuzzo Saddiq is in the building as well. Looking forward to hearing what he has to say. Of
course.
Always a great time to have the Cuzzo in the building. But we got to talk
Uncle
about
Ed
the LOL League.
2.0.
Yes, sir. In the making. Uncle Ed in the making.
Yeah, no question. I always said that from day one.
Big games. Camel's team beat Fujo's team. They did what they did what they were supposed to do, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's what they did.
Shout out to their team. But
Great
the big
team.
game, yes, for sure. By the way, great championship team. Are they undefeated or no?
No, they lost.
Oh, they lost? Okay.
One time. Without Camel.
Without Cam. Okay.
Yes. So they are
undefeated with Camel, pretty much.
Pretty
The big game, Tony's team playing against Big Bro Ali T's team. Let's first of all give, say what we got to say about that, what you thought, how the game went. Shout out to Billy Buckets.
It's the big ticket game.
All right. I don't know if it was a
what
big
it was.
ticket game, but he played great.
He
Played great.
did, no question.
Yeah, definitely. I'll give you props, Tony. It was chess, not checkers. You suspending him for that game was definitely a big help.
Tony looked into the future and saw the seeding in the playoffs and said, "Why would we present Billy to them right now in the regular season?
Can't put it on tape.
Save him."
I knew it was coming. Pause.
First one of the day.
It's tough. I haven't played the guy in a year. The guy's over a year. The guy's
looks solid.
Yeah, that much.
His
better.
movement, you got to give props.
Mashallah.
Got it. Yeah, mashallah is right. You got to give props to the big fella.
I just don't know why you guys expected anything different when it was out there.
We didn't expect.
He did. He didn't know. He put it out there.
I told you
Yeah,
guys.
but we
He put
didn't.
it all out there.
But we didn't expect anything
Pause.
different. We didn't expect anything different.
Yeah.
If you go back, I got the coach right here. Game plan was Billy can score 20.
Yeah.
20 wasn't going to be enough to beat us, though, if we did what we were supposed
That's
to do.
true.
And
That's
we
true.
locked down everybody else.
That's true.
Mashallah, Fahmi is, I mean, this is shades of his championship season in 2020/2021 when the league, cut off and came back. Moti, you and I were saying it before the show aired. Like, Tony balled out. Tony's back,
Moti, I know he has a few nice words to say about Tony. He said it yesterday, but I know you said it about the game as well. Because then we're going to do the prediction, and we're going to make sure you get your nice moment to do with that, too. But go ahead about Tony's situation.
Yeah,
Anybody got a tissue?
Yeah.
I might need it.
no,
You
I
might.
mean, we talked about it yesterday. I mean, like AB said, I'm gonna echo what AB said. I mean, Tony is just, he showed improvement. I needed this Tony in the celebrity game. He didn't show up in the celebrity game, but
Inshallah, he'll get another chance.
he,
Compliment and a diss.
he had control of the game. He showed how important a point guard is to a team. Billy Buckets, like AB said, that was the game plan. We knew that we can't, stop Billy Buckets from scoring. He's a big fella, and he improved tremendously since last year. Since last time I seen him, he just improved in all facets of the game, and he played the whole game, by the way. So
Definitely.
kudos to that team, man. They deserved it. They came and played harder than us. They wanted it more than us. So
Yeah, I'll give a little narrative, though, for anybody that's watching that's not really in. I mean, we squandered a 12-point lead.
Yeah.
I mean, we were up. We were up. We were hitting our shots. Our threes were dropping. And then in the second half, we really didn't adjust.
So, Uncle Ed, when you hear all this, obviously you weren't there, but you're hearing all this. What you got to say about what you're hearing right now, man?
It's good to hear Tony is back.
I want to say all that.
That's the question. Is Tony back?
Man.
The way
I wanna say
the
all
way
that.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Tony would say he never left.
No, you were gone for a couple of years.
I mean, guys, we're like talking like he won the championship.
no.
It might
I'm
be-
talking
it-
about just health-wise.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, yeah. But
Somebody-
I'm just
Is our,
afraid.
Sponsor for the week, Hammer Time Hardware.
Hey,
Somebody gave this man a hammer or
Hey,
what?
Who?
Hey, I'm afraid
Oh.
that
that they won their championship by beating us. Yeah,
exactly.
Because
because they got a bigger game coming up
listen, I'm gonna be real with you.
versus a better
Chelsea.
opponent.
Yeah, because they're
I agree.
a bigger
it's the one
game?
seed.
No,
it's the
you're
one
like
seed.
bigger and you pause.
Oh.
Well, not only that, I feel like Cam's team will do kind of what we tried to do, right? Knowing that they're not going to have an answer for the question, which is the big ticket, right? Billy Buckets, just they have no size on that team to try to play him, and I don't know if they're going to really commit to the double and triple team. I feel like they're going to go the same way, right? Billy can score 20. Is 20 points enough to beat the top scoring team?
Nah,
in
Billy
the league?
needs 25-30.
But I understand. But is 25-30, and they're a good defensive team too.
Yeah.
They're a very
So-
good defensive team, and they're they stick to the game plan.
Now,
So
collectively, they're a good defensive team, and they're a better offensive team than
Yeah,
than we were. Yeah, you can say
you
that.
guys.
So you gotta
absolutely.
match their bucket.
It is definitely going to be a challenge. I think they're the one seed for a reason. They haven't lost with Camel in the lineup. So at the beginning of the playoffs, Billy issued 3 tickets. Opponent 1, opponent 2,
Oh, this
opponent
guy's
3.
doing
Oh.
the ticket. This guy's doing
All
Billy's
right.
talking for
So
him.
what we've done is we've already marked paid on the first one,
Oh wow.
paid on the second one, and
Wow.
hopefully they're going to pay the fine for the big ticket.
But like I
Can we
said,
give that a
listen.
round of applause, by the way? That was a great setup right there.
Yeah, I think, but I really feel like Team Cam was gonna probably take the 4 of you out, and like Billy's gonna have to score 45, 50
Yeah.
to
They're
beat
the
them.
favorites. There's no question about
No, I'm just saying they're very disciplined on defense. Like this team's very disciplined on defense. They got guys. They're gonna try to stick. I mean, it's great matchups. If you look at it, some of the guys they have on this team with, T-Mac and Faddis. Faddis he's great defensively. He's got that nice little stomach to help him out.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Camel, you know what he's going to bring to the table. You know what Big Ticket is bringing to the table. It really is about the role players. Everybody, whoever the role players play their role the best, I think is going to win that game.
I like that.
And I got confidence in my team. And, we're balanced, man. Like, you take away one thing, you saw who brought us back in the game. It was Assam, it was Abe, it was Mookie, It
Abe
was
scored
Baker.
4 points.
See, but you guys look at. You guys
Abe
start
was-
looking at
Abe-
stats, man.
Abe was in foul
played-
trouble.
exactly.
He
He played
but-
with 4 fouls.
Yeah, but he didn't really
defensively the whole second half.
I know you're gonna talk your team up. I got it.
Hey,
It's the
listen,
truth.
You guys,
Is that a fact or
pretty
no?
Pretty much, I got your predictions in. Okay.
Yes.
But Moti got something else for you guys today. All right. So this is called the Moti Minute. But it's gonna be more than a couple minutes.
Yo,
so yeah, it
I
should be
like
some
that.
music right now. But the Moti Minute right now.
Hold on.
There's more to the matchup of Camo versus Tony's team. And go ahead, Moti. Take it
Oh,
over,
that's
Moti.
right.
Yeah, man. I was looking at this game and I'm like, every game so far had a storyline, and this game really doesn't have a storyline. There's not no like rivalry or a beef, from the past. So I started looking down the list. I'm like, hold up, we do got one.
Dun, 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 dun.
We got cousin Sel versus cousin Tony, and these are two guys from a small village in Yemen called the Qob. One is from Hamtramck, one is from Dearborn. Two proud families, two guys that are trying to take the kingdom over once, people pass away.
I see that.
The families are divided right now.
I mean, Sales Don is the next mayor of Dearborn.
Believe it or not, Fehmi is Sal's uncle.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Sal,
wow.
but Sal doesn't call him uncle, so Fehmi feels slighted a little bit.
Oh.
Give me the mahwash.
Oh wow.
So I'm looking forward to this matchup, because this definitely will go down a story in the family whenever we get together.
That is true. Go ahead and give that a round of applause.
All right.
Story of Tony and Sal.
I like that.
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to that too.
That is-
that's like
yeah, that is-
that's something that family's gonna look forward to, for sure.
And Sal's, both recovering from ACL injuries.
Yeah.
That's another storyline. Like we've definitely argued about, what we're eating. it's always there. It's always a debate with Sal. But, he's a competitor. He's going to be out there and we expect he played good last time we played.
We want him in the game.
I will not comment on that.
All right, predictions. Let's do that because I want to talk with these guys and talk
Yeah.
fantasy. Okay, predictions. Moti, what's your prediction of the score?
I wish.
People be clipping these. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Oh,
there's-
100%.
So be ready.
There's
This
this
is bulletin board material. Oh man.
There's this voice note going around. I've been seeing it a lot lately. I made a prediction, and now I need that team to finish off the game, basically get a championship, because all that talking doesn't matter unless they win the championship. Trust me, my heart is with Fehmi for sure. I want Fehmi to win. I don't care what anybody say.
Yeah.
I want Fehmi's team to win. Like, to me, that is it'll be a crazy accomplishment, but then I'm a realist though, right? And I think Cam is a superstar for a reason, and I don't think Fehmi has an answer for him. In these situations, Cam, thrives. He puts on his shoulder to get his team to win, and I think he will win the championship.
What you got to score? I'm saying you got a score prediction for us?
I got a score prediction of 57-51.
Wow, I had 55-51, by the way. That was my score. That's so funny. That's very close to what we wanted. I got 55-51, slight edge to Camo. I think it's going to be a solid game as long as Tony's team could, stay in it. But everything Moti said is exactly why I got Camel's team 55-51. Uncle Ed, just off of what you're hearing, the players pretty much, most of them. What you got?
By the sounds of it, I got a root for my nephew, Fehmi. You know what I'm saying? And
Say they all your nephews.
hopefully, I know, but
Okay.
this is a special nephew.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but I'm going to be rooting for Tony. I booed him the whole game last game. It was just something that had to be done.
The booze you were doing didn't hurt.
It was the Mila.
It was Amila. Serene.
All part of the team. All part of
And
the team.
I heard Serene loud and clear utter her first words. She never said hi to me.
That was with Amo Ali.
And she said, I hate Tony.
There you go.
That was with
Like,
Amo
where,
Ali.
is this, where is this being
And it
taught?
came out naturally, too,
Yeah.
What
at a random
school
time.
is this being taught?
Hey, but I'm
Us
cheering for you,
media,
Tony. All game. I'm going to be cheering for you, man. But Abraham, what you got?
I think Team Cam's gonna win it. I think Fehmi is. I think Team Fehmi is gonna keep it close into the first half, and I think Cam will pull away in the second half. I think it'll be a double-digit win. Again, my opinion. That team, Cam's got that team playing so well together.
Yeah.
You got
From what I'm hearing
Yeah,
about it.
you got so many different guys that can hurt you. Tony and I had a conversation after our game, and Tony talked about like all the 3-pointers that we hit, and so we were left open type. Like you can't do that with that team. Of course, Tony's gonna.
I don't think you guys were left open. I think you guys hit good shots, and I think those same shots that you guys hit in the first half.
Well, I mean, I felt like Felix Malahi was left like, if he hits it, he hits it type stuff. I mean, the guy hit too. But what I'm saying is you can't do that. Cam trusts. He actually trusts this team of his. He trusts his teammates. He's got them to thrive.
He has good shooters.
Yeah,
He
very.
does.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And they're playing to the best of their ability right now. Like he's really bringing out the best of them. I think it's going to be a great game. I think though you'll notice it kind of midway through the second half that the pull away will happen. That's my opinion.
Whoa. Pause number 2.
Yo,
That's I said pull away, not pull out.
Yeah,
so-
he did.
Pull away.
It was good, bro.
All right. So what's
wasn't
your
a
final
pause.
score, AB?
I'm gonna say like 63 to like 48.
Oh,
I'm telling you, they're gonna pull away.
solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Tony, are you going to give us a prediction in the game or no?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what's your prediction, Tony? Let's hear it.
So, I mean, this is a battle of the top 2 players, 2 MVP candidates.
Tony and Camel?
Nope.
Oh.
Kim and Billy Buckets.
Okay.
And they're the 1 seed for a reason. And a lot of people can use this as, bulletin board material.
Yo,
But
man, that word is getting.
listen, I agree.
Used a
I
lot.
mean, to me, I think that
Well, they saved your.
we always.
T-Mac saved your voice though.
He did.
kept
No
that
question.
receipt.
Hey, no
He
What do
question.
you mean?
kept
It's
that
not
receipt.
just T-Mac 100%. It's everybody in that group.
it
No,
is
but
everybody.
T-Mac said it in the beginning.
I'm
and
waiting
said,
for them.
Yeah,
Hey, if they win, I'm waiting for them to like do something stupid, type stuff.
No, I mean, they're not going to do
Like
nothing
what?
stupid.
Like
Nothing
I mean, like,
crazy.
Oh, if you're in the crowd, they're yelling
yeah,
at you.
yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, there's no
Oh
question.
yeah, you might. Oh, I can't talk live.
But it's all good though.
Any
People
team-
might
Hey,
get
but
upset
you know
with
what,
I
though?
have
They
to say.
deserve it, though, at the same time.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
they
I'm
win
gonna
it
shake
out,
their
bro.
hand.
Yeah, they
It
played
is what
well.
it is. Yeah.
Go
But
ahead.
any team that goes into a game thinking they're not going to win has lost already. So we're confident in our guys.
Absolutely, you
Hey,
should be.
well, I played with you one season. It's whoever's making shots that night. Anything could happen.
Absolutely.
And I think we have a good enough team. Obviously, we're in the game, and we just got to keep playing our game. Let's not, it can come from anywhere.
Your pause.
Yes.
Hey, oh.
I mean, that's the truth, man. I mean,
Who's gonna
if we're
check the
making
big
if
ticket?
we're making shots,
That's
Go,
I
ask
like
that
our
question on the
chance.
microphone,
but-
Uncle Eddie.
Who's gonna check the big ticket?
But that okay, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I feel like Team Cam, their defense, like their strategy would be like they know they're going to get 20, like they know Bucket's going to get 20, 25, and that's amazing. But
I will, dude. I will get a lead if I was Cam's team, and they're
and they're going to do
sit
what
on the
they're
ball.
going to do what
Yeah.
Cam invented against Billy, the Billy defense
and
of
that's
holding
what
the
we
ball.
got to do. We got to prevent
That.
really trying to go get them. If they're up early, we got to just make sure that we stay.
I look
in the
at
game.
Sel and as an Ahmed.
Ahmed, yeah.
Yeah, I look at them as 10 fouls right
So what's going to happen? Yeah, but Billy's in a lot better shape than he was the year they pulled out that hold the ball on Billy. Like Billy will move around and.
You're right about that.
I also.
But I just
team
think
was
they're going to
missing some
focus.
Shot makers.
I think they're going to understand that Billy's going to get his, and they don't really have anybody really to man Billy up or to give him a tough time. I think they're going to try to annoy him, but I feel like they're going to go to shut down Fehmi. They're going to make sure that Tony doesn't do what Tony's capable of doing, and they're going to really focus on that. They're not going to allow
who they gonna
Assam.
Who are they gonna put on Cam's phone?
Listen, at the end of the day, we're going to see what happens.
T-Mac?
You know what I'm saying? Inshallah, good
Yeah,
luck
probably.
to everybody. Hey, LOL League Championship this Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Is that the time? 8
I
o'clock
believe
usually?
it's gonna be 7:30, 8.
All
Yeah.
right.
If you guys want to show up a little early, there's going to be this old man all-star game. So you guys can come check out the old man
Salina,
all-star game.
Wednesday, be there at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Game championship starts at 8. We're gonna run a quick ad. Shout out to Unique Coney Island Yusuf, and then we're gonna go back to talking Lions. That's important. Dan Campbell.
Dan Gamble.
Dan Gamble. Uncle Ed said he's seen him at Motor City later on that day. Shout out to Dan Gamble.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and give a shout out to Unique Coney Island.
Yeah, it's
You need
crazy.
something that's gonna hit the spot. Unique Coney Island. Come get it while it's hot. Unique Coney Island. Like G Mac Cash said it, man. Make sure you stop by Unique Coney Island. They're famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, burgers, and much more. They also now have a reward system where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. So be sure to visit their website at uniqueconeyisland.com or call them at 1586-554-7931.
Back.
Like a big brother, man.
Tone wins the right
I
way.
told you, man. That's what I love. That's what this whole league, starting this whole league, was amazing about bringing a lot of people together, man. That would have maybe never been, put together. Like this might have never happened.
I mean, it probably would have never
Yeah,
happened.
I'm saying if
Yeah.
it wasn't for the league, but man, so many good dudes. Like so
Yeah.
many good. I'm old. I'm the oldest brother in my family. So when
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I got two younger brothers. So to have some like Uncle Ed's and Tony's and some of the guys out of the league, like, they throw advice your way and you treat them like a big brother. You can listen to every word they say. You know what I mean? They're going to guide you the right way. So
Yeah, I agree. No, there's some great people in this league. So let's talk about some football now, some fantasy football. But before we do that, let's read off some comments right quick. So I want to read these off while you guys are listening back there too. Jimmy said, with all due respect, Fahmi and Diallo was the X factor.
Delu.
Delu.
Man, Duluth scored 4 points. Man, this guy, give me it, man.
yeah, leave him alone,
Hey,
man.
hey, man.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, it's all
leave
right,
him
it's all
alone.
right.
You didn't see.
Rico said, I had to give Tony the sauce. Shout out to Tony for putting in the work. Candy corn. That's an inside joke with Tony, probably. With all due respect, team commanded by 20, said Jimmy.
See, that's where Jamil got called out earlier today about swinging.
Hey.
Sonny said,
I just said swinging, bro. I didn't say nothing else.
all
I
right,
said swinging.
Sonny said you guys messed up. Fahmi and buckets are tough. AB is a bandwagon. So shout out to Sonny. Sonny's, having himself, having some fun in the comment section.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
Sonny's still.
We didn't talk about their loss and how Sonny was not a factor in that game.
No. Let's leave Sonny. No. Let's leave Sonny. Let's
Nah,
leave Sonny alone.
Sonny always
No
taking
good.
shots,
Hey.
man.
Sonny, that's your
We
old
need another air
team.
horn
That's
for
my
the-
He
dog.
didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing wrong.
Debate time. Listen up, guys. Let's throw it away. Let's talk about Lions. I really want to talk. There's a lot of great topics happening,
Yes.
all right? So shout out to Detroit. Let me just quickly say this, all right? For those of you that are at home, all right? This Detroit Lions team is the best Detroit Lions team we've ever watched in any of our lifetimes here. I can confirm it. We should be, wallah, I had Jordan Love on my team. I'm almost ready to just start, 100%. I want the Lions to win it all, man. Like, this is that special year. You see it no matter what's coming against our way. We're finding ways to win. We are a great team.
You
They're
were
a great
you were
team,
you
man.
were nervous at halftime.
We are a great team.
You started
Yeah.
Jordan Love.
Yes.
31 yards at halftime.
Bro, it was, all game wasn't really.
No, you got.
I told him the morning, don't start him.
Guys, they scored 4 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs got 3.
I got an anonymous text from.
I texted him telling
Stop,
him.
man.
No,
I was just gonna say from a Mr. X. Mr. X texted me and was like, "Listen, man, I really need your team to ball out. Listen, Jaden Reed's on your bench. You got to put him in the lineup." I'm like, you know what?
That's funny, right? Isn't
Mis-
that ironic?
Like Mr.
all
Like
irony.
like Mr. X, I got you, man. I'll throw Jaden Reed in there for you if that's what you need. I mean, you're my guy. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, Jaden Reed, and by the way, he's from MSU too. So
Yeah,
it
big,
makes it
yeah.
even sweeter, like messed up. It was a messed up situation. But again, going back to the Lions, shout out to the Detroit Lions. Great win, 34-31, 12-1. Big win for our case for the number 1 seed, by the way, because this was one of those games. Now we got another one coming up this Sunday coming up. Moti, what are your thoughts on Detroit Lions, man?
I'm loving it, man. We're finding ways to win. By all means, people talk about, the coaches' decisions on the 4th down. I think that was I think that's part of our identity, honestly. Like the whole team is bought in with his coaching moves. They're all like every 4th down, I see the offense waiting, yo, we ready to go, and then we got Ben Johnson ready to go too. Ben Johnson's so smart, man. He probably got that play in his head ready to go, ready for the okay, and they're They're just playing great, man.
It's funny that you say that because they coach. I mean, I'm sure I read the story afterwards that Dan Campbell told them they're gonna go for every fourth down that's close. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're mentioning the plays, like Ben Johnson probably already did have the plays ready to go.
Yeah.
Like as in his head, it's fourth and 2. We already got the play ready. You know what I'm saying? So that was the question actually, because we did do air horn. Are you a fan of the fourth downs? Okay, Moti, are you a fan of the fourth downs?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, like
Even
I said,
at the own 30.
yeah, that's the only one I question. You know what I'm saying? But
No good.
I mean, I'll give you an answer.
You
yeah,
gave them
that's the
field
only
goal
one I
range.
question.
You
Well,
gave them field goal.
Yeah, but I'll give you the answer.
you guys know he's like 70-80%.
Yeah, but in a field goal game, I mean, like it was only. I think they were up 3 at the time. Like,
Yeah, you
or
got
4.
18.
Why-
You got 18. You got
why
18.
give 'em
You got
points?
18 inactive
You're
players
already
on
struggling
defense.
in the second half to
You
stop
got
'em. Why
18
give
inactive
them
players
That
on
one was
defense.
better.
Live and
Right.
die by the sword.
You got 18
Yeah, but
inactive
that's- I
players.
mean,
that-
The win
that
at the
one
end of the day.
right there was.
Oh, we can debate it. Go ahead, Uncle. Let's hear.
I love the aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? I love everything, but 2 bad fourth downs, this still kills me. Number 1 was Thursday inside the 30. Number 2 is the NFC Championship game when we could have went up 17 points.
But they were
Okay.
confident in their kicker
Uncle
at that time.
Eddie,
For
let's
that
name
one,
the
no.
35 that did go our
Yeah,
way.
Exactly.
Like, Uncle
you guys,
Eddie,
No.
I mean,
But that
all the
one-
other ones
NFC
was closer to the
championship game,
50
I've
or
already
inside the
forgot
other
about.
side.
Well, let me
50.
ask you: Was that one that was that
you
one
got
of Josh
different
Reynolds'
personnel.
drops?
No, yeah, exactly.
Is that what you're talking about?
For that one,
it was a successful
the
play.
NFC Championship game, bro. They
Guy's not
they
even on
weren't
the team
confident
anymore.
in their
Yeah, a
kicker.
couple drops.
When-
And this
yeah,
one,
and he's gone.
they have their kicker.
Now you
that
got
they
Tim
believe in,
Patrick, fourth down touchdown
But
maker.
also, they were not confident in their defense. But to me, like the 30, man, like you're only going for it if you're confident in your.
Well, yeah, 18,
defense.
and then
He had absolutely no reason.
Lot
to.
of
Well,
time
Tony,
left.
that's why I'm saying-
Lot of
Yeah,
time, whole
that one-
quarter
that one
left.
was like-
whole
but-
quarter
that
left.
one was
but
Guys.
Tony, that's why
That's the only one.
that's why I'm saying 18 guys inactive on defense, right? So you're missing all these players.
Exactly.
In his head, you got to think of the train of thought. You're flipping the coin anytime you go for it on fourth down, right?
No.
Hold on, but you got to think about it. If you keep the offense on the field, okay, it was a 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, right? I didn't like the stretch play. I didn't
Bro.
like the play call. But I'm saying is you keep the offense on the field, right? You keep your defense off the field. And Jordan Love started slashing them up. In the
Yeah,
second
the
half.
one on
one
the
before
30.
first half, I didn't have an issue with. I was like, all right, I would have probably taken the points. The one at the end, I didn't have a problem with. I was like, I would have taken the points. But the one at the 30-yard
No.
line, it to me
No.
is the biggest
This-
head scratch.
Well, there's two of them. There's two of them that I question. Of course, the 31, and then the one that they ran, Jameer Gibbs, which I think in that situation, I would always run Montgomery.
I agree with
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
It's always
but,
Montgomery.
But here, look, AB made a great point on what the NFC Championship game. Our defense, our secondary was horrible. Same thing with this game, guys. We have so many injuries on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Campbell wanted to keep the possession of the ball on their side, and they won the possession.
Let's hear what Sal has to say. I want to hear what you guys say about the whole fourth down. I know you're a big fan of it.
I love it. Listen, man, you live and die by the sword.
Even at the 30?
Even at the 30. Listen, was it dumb? Maybe. Was it, question marks? Yeah.
Are we still talking about if he makes it?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
am.
If he makes it, we're good.
At the
Can I-
30,
can
I
I just
am.
say something right quick? I really
You can't leave points on the,
Can you
you know what I'm
reflect,
saying,
Tony?
on the field, bro. You just can't.
What are we basing, success by in this situation?
Wins and losses.
Okay,
you go.
so let me just tell you this: have been trained to be taught that it's a bad idea to go for it at your own 30-yard line our whole lives,
Mm-hmm.
Tony. Now we have a success rate that's higher, successful rate.
Not at the 30, though.
But it is, though.
No, it's not.
It doesn't matter, though. Tony, we won the game, and if we didn't have that kind of success rate, we would have not won the game.
Well,
But
again,
that
I
success
have
rate
no-
help us win
I'm
the
with
game.
you. I have
Tony-
no issue with him going on 4th downs. What I do have issue with is your defense is struggling and you're giving them points.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
You think he would have done it if the score was 10-7 and it was the fourth quarter?
Dude, you put it at the 50-yard
Yeah,
line.
but-
I don't have issue with.
Yeah.
It's at the 30 where it's an automatic field goal. They don't even need a first
gamble,
down.
But
Tony.
they were moving it anyway, so you're just talking about 40 yards right now. You're talking about 40 yards.
You pinned them back in that situation.
I know that's what we've been trained to do.
I know.
And I'm trying to tell you guys that what he's doing, I'm just trying to bring another talking point to this.
Well,
That's
I
all
was
I'm
Look,
Yeah.
the
I
half.
wouldn't go for him on
Listen,
30. I wouldn't.
I'll tell you
I'm not gonna lie.
what.
I
The one
wouldn't.
before the half, you kicked the field goal, right? We've been taught that you kick the field goal. He went for it. No issue.
Yeah.
When he went for it, I was like, man, he's got some nuts.
Yes.
Like
Hey,
for him
hey, yo.
He just went with it.
But
Go
I'm
ahead,
just
take
saying,
it.
like, and then the one at the end of the game, same thing. But again, that doesn't put points on the board for somebody else because the one at the half, they're taking a knee. I would have still kicked the field goal, but he went for it. It worked. This one at the end, again, same thing. I would have just tried to play defense, but he went for it.
That's what
But I was okay with
that's
that.
what he went for it. It's not that they weren't in field goal range. He went for it to make sure that Green Bay doesn't get the ball
I
back.
know that.
First of all. Second of all, I want to comment on something you said earlier. The going for it on fourth down and not taking the points, for example, look what it did for us against the Bears. We should have lost that game because we settled for 2 field goals inside the 10 or inside the 15, and that's not what Detroit Lion football is right now.
Oh, great
That's
point.
not what Dan Campbell does. So let's hypothetically say the Lions kick those field goals instead of hitting Gibbs on the out and then getting Tim Patrick
They're
in their
still winning
end
the
zone.
game.
No, they're not.
Yes,
don't
they
know,
are.
Tony. I don't
yes,
know.
they
You
are.
take- you
They're
take-
still winning the game,
you
bro.
take 6
they
points.
are scoring a touchdown,
You take
though.
6
They're not kicking a field goal.
Timeout. You were just talking about going for it on fourth down and
I'm
taking
saying
the points,
at that
though.
point, okay, you're down, right?
This is what
if
makes-
they kick field
this is-
goals, you're down at that point. We're scoring a touchdown. Anytime Detroit has had to answer with the score, they have, and that's the bottom
But it
line.
wasn't the answer.
Dan
I'm gonna
Campbell
say this.
said so.
That wasn't the answer.
By the way, this
though.
is not the 6-6. You know, whoever team is 6-6 right now. I can't even think of a team that's 6-6 right now or 6-7. Oh, the
Arizona Cardinals.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
All right, that
We're not
cost us
the personnel is why Dan Campbell is like. I don't want you to think this is what Dan Campbell would do with a 2-13 team. He
No,
wouldn't
no,
do
no, for
this.
sure.
So personnel matters. When you mentally, that's why I sent that screenshot from Ryan Clark. When you mentally think of a team, you know how hard it is to say we got 4 downs to stop a team for 10 yards instead of 3. And Uncle Ed, they really believe, like the Lions believe, we got 4. Like the only time we won't go for it if it's like 4th and 7 at the 30. But if it's 4th and 1 at the 30,
No, that's wild, man, bro. They're
No,
not,
no, at
they're
this
probably
point-
never going to do that
listen,
again
hey.
at their own 30.
Are
Yeah.
you crazy?
Hey.
I guarantee
Man,
you,
they
if it's
will
4th and
definitely
1
Man,
at the
they're
30,
wild, bro.
depending on the game, we're going for it.
It's
Okay,
the- it's
depending
the
on the
situ-
game.
yeah,
We're
but
talking
the-
about, okay.
But it's the
all right.
situations, Tony.
All right,
too.
you put them in the same situation. I don't think he's going for it at the 30.
I think
I
you're
bet
right.
you he is.
I bet you he is, and I
That's
bet you.
wild,
man.
Hold on,
That's
and I
wild.
bet
That's the
you.
same
Hold on,
situation he is.
and I
Hey,
bet.
by the way,
and
we
I bet
should-
you he runs a different play.
Hey, but-
because now that play, that stretch play or whatever, that's gone.
Hey, how about this?
4th and 1 against
on
a
4th and
defense
ones
like
or
Green Bay,
4th
that's
and
gone.
2s.
That's gone.
How many of those were converted with David Montgomery in the backfield compared to Jameer Gibbs?
Okay, how about this? I'm gonna ask you another question because maybe we don't know that answer, but
Well, I mean,
my-
Gibbs
my-
got Gibbs.
touchdown. Let me
Yeah,
ask-
but Gibbs was also getting shut down on the 3rd and 1 that created a 4th and 1.
Right. No, no, no. Actually,
Not Gibbs,
I blame the
Montgomery.
coach.
But they
Okay.
run the
Because
ball on
they should've-
3rd down.
No, bro,
so-
they
I'm
should have
so sick of
challenged
this
that
stretch
spot
play.
twice. They got the first down and they marked him short. They should have challenged both of those spots
Listen,
because they had the first down on those.
Can y'all all answer?
They
me
have
this
guys
question?
on that.
Bro, they had Tim Patrick on that where he wasn't touched. He fell, and then when he rolled over,
They got guys
He-
that
he
review
had a
that,
first
Tony.
down.
We have better
Detroit
seats from
Lions.
our
I got
couch.
eyes.
I'm
And
just-
I
we
got
got better
instant
seats.
replay.
Yeah.
Bro, he wasn't touched.
But there's a lot of doing the game to focus on than just hey.
Hey, can we all agree that the Detroit Lions on any possession can score a touchdown?
Yes.
Every possession.
Yes.
Yes,
Every possession.
but I will
Okay.
say this.
Just know that
There's-
comes into consideration.
I
This-
will say
know
this.
that.
I liken this Detroit Lions team to our Wednesday night LOL league team.
Oh my God.
Don't do
Because
that. Don't
here's
do
why.
that. Don't do
Here's
that.
why.
Don't do
Correct.
that.
They have absolutely, but they have the steady, calm Jared Goff at quarterback. Myself.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Camel.
They have the running game, like the big ticket, two combined into one. Sonic
Mashallah.
and Knuckles.
Mashallah.
Allahumma barik.
Allah my bad.
Sonic?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
You ever
Alright,
see him?
go ahead,
You
Tom.
ever see him
Keep it going.
streak
Tom.
down when he doesn't play defense? He's at half court. He's
Hey,
running for a layup,
right now,
pulls a
hey,
mookie.
We have 2 guests and they've said 16 words in total, guys. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
like,
we're good,
share-
we're good.
Hey
we got
Tony.
these guys some
Hey,
conversation.
hold on. Hey Tony. Uncle Ed wants to know what's in that cup, man.
Yeah, Uncle Eddie.
Choo-choo-choo.
Overall, from the Detroit Lions conversation, because I want to read off some comments too. What are your thoughts on everything that was just said? I know you're not a fan of going for the 30, especially in a big playoff game. It's not what we're used to. I'm just telling you guys, buckle your seatbelts because we're probably gonna go for it at the own 30.
Listen, this is,
You know,
this is one of the best offenses in football since the St. Louis
Yeah,
Rams.
I
but-
agree.
But you
That's
know
why
what I mean?
all that's taken into
Like in
consideration.
in history.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Not only that we're the best team in the NFL right now. But when we go into the next games, Buffalo, this, how are we going to stop them? How are we going to stop Green Bay? How are we going to stop other teams need to worry about how they're going to stop Detroit's offense. You know what I'm saying? Detroit's offense is what needs to be stopped. And they have no answer to that. And I love it.
I'm hyped up right now.
But that's the truth. Other teams, you hear the defense talking. Oh, these guys are this, and they're doing the dirty player and this, and these guys are going for. Yeah, they can't stand it. These teams are getting embarrassed when you're going for it on 4 downs. Exactly, they got that mentality that you got to stop the Lions on 4 straight downs. There's no 3 downs, 3 and out.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I love watching them. Like they're playing. They're loving
America's team.
Here's a trivia question I listened to this morning. Here's a trivia question, even in Detroit, and I guarantee you, there's a huge amount of people that can't answer this. Could you guys tell me the name of the punter?
Jack Fox.
Jack Fox, yeah.
Come on,
But not.
Outside,
He's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, but outside. He's saying outside of Detroit.
No, even in Detroit, some of the people that pay attention to that,
for sure. Bandwagoners.
What I'm
a lot of bandwagoners.
but you guys understand what I mean. We don't punt. You guys don't hear his name.
Hey,
he's
there's
not
some people-
known.
Right.
We
Guys-
don't punt.
Bro,
Guys-
Moti knows what school he went to.
Fact.
Of course he does.
Houston.
It's Moti.
There's a lot of people, that they call bandwagon Detroit fans,
Yeah, no, it's okay though. I think
Yeah,
it's okay.
I think it's okay too.
I remember when we were struggling.
Like Fudd.
Yes.
No.
Hey,
We accept
No,
Fudd.
no.
He just filled his application now. He's good.
No, I
Guys,
think
no,
Fudd
no,
had mine out
always
last
been
year. I
a
was
49ers
accepted.
fan.
Hey,
I was accepted.
okay, listen.
Yes, he
Bud
is,
is a
right.
49ers fan,
Yeah.
but he's always been, he wants to root for Detroit. He just doesn't like Detroit Lions fans.
It's the same thing I
Big
feel
difference.
about Michigan.
Hey,
There's a
not
big
true.
difference, guys.
Hey,
big
listen,
difference.
hey,
We're not bad
He's a
fans.
realist. Fudd is
Guys,
a realist.
Are we bad fans?
guys,
You're not as bad as
bad?
Michigan fans, no.
No,
Are
we
we
are
bad fans?
We are great
I mean,
loyal
don't we,
fans.
don't we go into the every single year thinking we're gonna make the playoffs and we're all this, even when our team is not talented?
We're not the Dallas. We're not the Dallas.
Hey,
We're not
no,
the Dallas Cowboy fans.
Hey, when we're
No, that's
struggling,
different.
Listen, I'm the type of Detroit fan, and this is all because all Detroit sports have been struggling. Right, Lions are just having success. So I've been one of the Detroit fans where I still watch the games, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except hockey. I don't watch hockey that much, but so when we were struggling, there's a lot of Detroit fans now that were talking about the Lions, in a bad way, and one of them is our guest, Uncle Eddie.
Yes.
So when they started winning, I stopped by his house and I seen Rosetta Stone
Oh, wow.
at his house, and he's learning French.
Oh wow.
So I'm seeing a lot of we now.
Oh.
Ooh,
And,
good one.
Yeah.
What do you guys say
Good
about
one.
that, Uncle Ed? What's going on?
We.
Don't get me wrong. I'm always a Lions.
Were you
fan,
heartbroken?
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
But for years, decades, it's been rough.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I used to, like, the last couple of years, I'd say I don't want to go into the weekend overhyped, and just because they know how to ruin your weekend.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
But
lying.
last
Hey.
year, this year, we've been enjoying these weekends nice.
I got a story.
Oh,
I was 10 years old,
10.
and the Lions were playing in the NFC playoffs against Green Bay. And I'm excited about the game.
1972.
No.
Oh.
No. It was like 90. Okay? Uncle Ed comes to me and says, "Yo, nephew." I said, "Ha, ammo." And he says, "You got to chill. You can't be this excited. I've been a Lions fan for years, and you have to understand that there's going to be disappointment. I just want you to be ready for it. And I want you to come back after, and I want you to be stronger. I don't want it to make you weaker." Now, for me, my time has come and go, and it's one of those situations where I've already seen all of this. And Uncle Ed said, "I want you to keep your head up.
Nephew.
Keep your head up, nephew." And years later,
This is all come
this
true.
is all
It's part
he
of.
led me here.
Well, if that happened in 90, because Lions had success between 93 and 95.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Uncle Ed.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. Oh, never mind. What's
Yeah. Let me read out these comments right quick.
what's the number?
What is your-
What's the number, Omar?
Hold on, before we
313.
give the number out, Saddiq, what's your final comments? 313-306-1750.
Oh, what, Detroit?
Yeah, just overall, watching the Lions, man.
Super Bowl.
I think so too, man. I think
really
it's.
do.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What-
Remember
what,
we
make
talked
it
about
or
this
win it?
before?
Yeah.
We
Make it
talked
or
about
win
this
it.
at the beginning of the season.
I think they're gonna make it
And there's no way we
and
lose
win
if
it,
we win it.
Man.
I
and
get that.
stop a three-peat.
Yes.
Bro, I,
Chiefs,
I
Lions.
think the Lions fans have always had their guards
Buffalo's
up, and
hot.
I did at the beginning of the
Buffalo's
year.
hot. Buffalo's
And when you hear about all these people talk about Lions being elite, best team in the NFC, best team in the NFC, we have these walls put up as Lions fans, as like we're very traumatized. We're
SOL.
Yeah.
We still have SOL.
I thought SOL to me was gone last year. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even in the NFC Championship game,
SOL.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
That was an SOL moment.
Bro, there are so many times in the last 2 years that I used to think, all right, how are the Lions going to lose this game? Now I'm looking at it like, how are the Lions going to win this game? Because now it's expected.
Yeah, it's changed.
It's crazy.
These last 2.5 years.
Yeah,
That second half.
We are doing to teams what they used to do to us.
Hey.
I swear, we could be down, like a Houston game, pick after pick. We're down. Wallah, at no point I was just like, man, they're gonna turn it around.
yeah, they're still down. They're only
One
down
sc-
10.
yeah.
They're only down
Two-score game.
13 like this game. Yeah,
That's
this game is
crazy.
still a
Omar,
game.
real quick.
Yeah.
You know how Saddiq said Super Bowl? I don't like that.
Why?
Man, get your geef
Hey,
stuff
hold
on.
on, man.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
no,
on,
no, no,
I
hold
don't
on.
want to kill the mood.
Hey,
Uncle Ed.
Bro, I've seen the story before.
we're on to Buffalo.
I was 10
That's
years
it.
old.
Okay,
One-
well, yeah,
one
game
week at a
time.
time.
One game at a time.
One week
Okay.
at a
Chill,
time.
chill,
Yeah,
chill,
yeah,
chill.
yeah.
Hey,
One game
on
at a
to
time.
Buffalo.
that's why he unk.
Yeah, no
Knowledge.
question, man.
Knowledge.
But expectations are the Super Bowl.
Can
We ain't already
Can we
talking
just
about we
share
gonna win it.
expectations up?
Hey,
Expectations.
we got to win NFC North first.
Uh-huh.
On to Buffalo.
Hey, what are your expectations?
You don't think Kirk Cousins is
On
gonna
to
come back in
Buffalo.
On
Minnesota
to
and handle?
Buffalo.
On
Come
to
on,
Buffalo.
man. You can't be serious, bro.
Yes, he is.
What do I
Aaron
want?
Horn,
I
you
want
said-
us to beat Buffalo
We're about to smack Buffalo.
next week.
Oof.
I think
We
to
got
me
10
the
days.
Buffalo game don't matter one way or another.
It
No,
does
it
matter.
does.
No, not really.
It
dude.
does. It shows
really
where
does
we're
not.
no,
It
but it
doesn't.
shows where we're at against another
We're
top
hurt,
team in the
though.
league.
We
We
are hurt.
are the best team in the NFL, whether we lose or win
Yeah, I
against
agree- I
Buffalo.
agree
we
with
have
that, bro.
injuries, stuff happens. They beat us. Congratulations.
Bro, we're
Hey.
We'll
playing
see
with
y'all
10
another
guys.
time.
We're playing with 10 guys.
Two
off the
hot
street,
teams.
bro.
Lions winning the Super Bowl.
Two hot teams. AFC versus NFC.
One is hurt.
We got to win this
One
game.
is hurt and the
A
other is
preview of
not.
the
Okay,
Super Bowl.
stop
Biggest
playing. We
what
just
you
beat a
make it out to.
listen, man. We just beat a really
We
good Green Bay
we
team.
struggled versus mobile running backs. Let's see how we play against Josh Allen.
Oh, he might
Man,
cook.
man, see again,
He's
we've
maybe
been
one of
talking
the
about
best running
that
backs, top
all year,
mobile
bro.
running back.
Hey, guys, I just want to tell you guys this, all right? You know, Lions will never lose to a team on some we got beat. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, like, stuff is going to, like I said, turnovers. Going for it on the 30 and we don't get it and it actually backfires on us. You know, like, it's going to be one or two plays that make us lose, but it's not the end of the world. If we lose to anyone left on our schedule, I don't even care. I don't even care if we lose to Chicago at Chicago.
I ain't trying to hear that.
Hey, the
I
last
ain't
2
trying to
years
hear that.
we've had a
Hey.
lot of impressive wins.
I ain't trying to hear that.
I'm just
Thursday
telling
night
you,
was the most impressive
this
win in the
Lions
last
team-
2 years, bro. We played with a defense off the street.
Well,
we played with,
and-
with
and-
defensive
I'm telling you, it's not gonna change
linemen
my
that were
opinion.
on the
No, I
practice
was gonna
squad.
say okay because I was
signed off the street,
because
bro.
I was gonna say I mean
love
it's
it.
not gonna change
I
your
love
opinion, but I still think it's expected to win. I don't care if we got guys off of the defense because what happens is
I'm not saying we expected
no,
to lose.
hear me out. Our expectation of going to the Super Bowl, and, you know, if injuries happen along the way and into playoffs to where we're not going to have guys for sure, this team still got to be able to overcome, and they still got to show up. Like, I felt like maybe I heard it wrong when we were talking right now. Like, hey, the Buffalo game don't even. It does matter.
I know it does matter in every sense. I'm saying it's not going to change my opinion
Yeah, I
on
agree,
this
bro.
year's
I agree.
Detroit Lions
I
if
feel
they
you.
did lose.
Bro,
That's all
if they
I'm
would've
saying.
Oh yeah, I'm not
If
going
they
to call
would've
him a
lost
fraud.
Thursday,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
a fraud.
I
all
still
of a
think it's
sudden.
a big game.
Listen, they've shown to win in different scenarios. I think all this stuff travels in the playoffs. Man, inshallah.
Bro,
we'll get
I
the
still
one seed.
expect them to win.
I expect
That's
us
the
to get
crazy
the one
thing.
seed still. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I expect them to win,
Yes.
but I'm telling you,
Find a way to
Thursday
win.
to me, bro, was impressive, man. They won with nothing defensively.
All right, let's read off these comments. There's a lot of them. There's some funny ones, okay? So let's try to answer these because that's why we're here too. We appreciate y'all, you know, jotting around. So Khalid said, I'm 1-12 this season. What can I do to help my team? Make dua. What you got?
Allah Yashfik.
Look into next year's draft board?
Yes.
Is that a fair answer?
Yeah.
Is that your son? Is that Kel's
No,
son?
I think
no,
that's
his brother.
Yeah.
Good luck, little bro.
Good luck, little
Yeah.
bro. Monty, you got anything?
He should have made that trade with me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Blurper.
Chase Brown.
Blurpay.
I'm pretty sure we said it
Oh,
wrong.
Blurpy.
Okay.
Wow, I struggled on that. That's
Yeah.
a clip right there, huh? Purdy or Mahomes, and start 2 full PPR. Keenan Allen, Swift, ETN, Debo. So let's start off with Purdy versus Mahomes. Purdy playing against Chicago. Mahomes playing against the Chargers.
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
AB.
Come on, AB.
Purdy.
Mahomes.
Purdy.
Mahomes. I'm sorry, I gotta go Mahomes.
That Chargers defense is tough
I
though,
know,
so
but-
take
but
that into consideration.
They've been a little suspect. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jackson did well, and Burrow did
Chicago
well.
defense.
And
too.
if you look at Mahomes, his numbers, like he hasn't thrown 200 or over 2 something in like 8
Yeah,
or 10 games. So I'm just saying, look at the numbers, man. Purdy
Hey,
can blow
are we
up.
ready?
Allen
Hey,
Swift. Come on,
Mahomes.
Allen. Don't do it yet. Allen Swift, ETN, Debo. Pick 2. Allen Swift, ETN, Debo.
Debo and who was the last
Allen
one?
Swift, ETN, and Debo.
ETN and Debo.
Swift Debo.
Allen and Debo, because I think Moore might be out.
He's not.
He's not. Swift
Still
and
going
Debo.
Allen.
Allen and Swift.
I got Allen and Swift. I'm going
Wow.
with OT. You guys are crazy. Keenan Allen, guys,
Yeah.
they're figuring it
Debo?
out. They're figuring it out, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Allen.
Allen's the pick for sure.
I'll
I,
give it-
I don't know if
I'll
I'm
never
going.
draft Debo again.
I don't know if I'm going 2 guys off of Chicago.
I
though.
didn't want
You
to.
expecting a
Yeah.
high scoring game?
Are you guys flexing Darnell Mooney or Amir Abdullah? I'm going Mooney for the ceiling.
Mooney.
Mooney.
Hey,
Yeah, revenge game for Kirk Cousins in Minnesota.
Mr. Sincere McCormick. Watch out for him, all right? He's, Antonio Pierce likes that running back that's going to toke the football. He looked great last week. They're going to give him those touches this week, man. Amir Abdullah's going to go back to that pass catcher.
Third
role.
down.
Yeah, and Sincere McCormick, he earned his spot, so watch out. You should
But
pick him up.
is
This
Matt-
week.
is Matt- is Mattson
that's
back?
Be a sincere
No.
apology for somebody because Sincere McCormick
What?
ain't doing much.
Yes, that could be a clip for either or, Tony.
Who?
Me or you. It could be me or you right there. You know what I'm saying? Sincere McCormick. He's projected A. I call him a boom Philly still.
And I
All right?
sincerely apologize.
Yes. All right, let's keep it rolling. But I guess we're going Mooney for that one, right? We're all going Mooney. Okay, shout out to Mooney. Horrible call, Campbell, Sungs, and mashallah, 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 said Fudd, that's a real fan. Come home, Uncle Ed said Agil, Bosch. Direct question to OT. Pickens out, you dodged a bullet. That's funny. All right, I'm playing against Bosch. Good luck this week, man. He's battling. Calvin
Because that's
Austin,
the AR-15?
Calvin Austin or Xavier Leggett?
Legit.
Yeah, I'm going to get to.
I go Leggett.
I'm going with a sleeper, Austin.
Yeah, I got Austin.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I like Austin too.
Wow.
Because Pittsburgh, who they playing? Cleveland?
Hey, I'll do you one
Oh,
better.
Pickens.
Hey, Westbrook Akinye
Pickens is out.
is the pick.
I like how you
Don't
got his
do
name
it.
right.
Is it?
Don't
I
do
guessed.
it. They talk too much about him. This is going to be the week.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be week.
I go Calvin Austin, slight edge to Calvin Austin because Thielen is back, guys.
Thielen is.
I thought he went for
solid.
okay. Statistics say it's better to go for a 4th and 1 than kick the ball back to the opposing team. Yes, that's agreed. It's going back to that. Preach for me. Michigan fans are way worse, and I'm a huge Michigan fan. Said Fudd. That's going back to what you were saying.
Talking about the Lions fans.
Yeah.
Uncle Ed said golf is not it. That was in the past. He can change his opinion. Uncle Ed, do you believe in Jared Goff?
Yes.
Thank you. I mean, that's people need to understand. Okay, I'm you say something, your opinion after seeing different results can switch. Goff and Campbell aren't it, said Fudd Nagy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can someone ask Tony
That-
which 90s was he 10 years old? 90 or 1890? 1990 or 1890? That's
19.
Ziad, which makes it really funny.
90.
All right, that's a great one. All right, you guys keep calling Fahmy old, and he looks that young. Mashallah, you're insulting yourselves, not him. And they're just saying we don't respond. But that's not an insult. Hopefully, we have a healthy roster for the playoffs. Also, shout out to Coach AG, who is making this defense work with Home Depot employees. So shout out to Aaron Glenn. And then we got Hawk or Disley. Last one, Hawk or Disley.
Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk.
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 Yeah, I'm going Hawk.
Yeah, it's Hawk. I should have never even asked you guys, to be honest with you. I should have been an easy one across the board. All right, another air horn, Yusuf. Let's keep it rolling. I'm sorry, guys. Had to fly through those questions. You guys got any more fancy questions? Shoot them our way. I'm caught up now, all right? Let's keep it rolling. So now listen. I'm going to be honest with you. This bothered me a little bit after I looked into the story even more, okay? Our brother, Aziz El Shair,
Yes.
had a late hit on Trevor Lawrence. I think I've seen 500 this season.
Yes.
Why was this one the first one ever to get a suspension? And it was not just one game, it was 3 games. I don't know why. I look into it. Muslim brother.
Okay.
Posts a lot of Islamic stuff. On Wear Your Cleats Day, had Free Palestine on his cleats. Am I looking too deep into this? Or is there some stuff going on right now that's happening in the NFL?
I would say you are, but nothing surprises me.
He is
anymore.
a repeat offender.
And that's the issue. I have watched him, in a couple games because in fantasy, man, listen, we watch a lot of football. We really do.
Yeah.
And bro, he's not the first time, bro.
That was
I've watched
nasty.
him. Yeah,
That was a nasty
I've watched
hit.
him. I mean, look, could he have held up? I mean, he's coming in, man, trying to tackle. But it was just like it was stupid. It was a dumb decision at the time. But he always plays all out, bro. He's caused another fight, previously in another game. So he is a repeat offender. 3 games might be too much, but
Is it because
he should have got at least 1 game.
Is it
I mean, there's no question.
Is it because of
Has anyone got
concussion?
suspended this year from getting a late hit? Just from off your memory. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
trying to say.
did the guy that smacked Tua up?
He didn't even smack Tua.
No, Tua leaned into him.
No, not yeah, that Hamlin. But wasn't there a slide where he got kind of hit too this year? Because that's my whole point. You've seen a ton of these late hits. Is it because that Lawrence went down and Lawrence went limp and Lawrence ended up having a concussion and the whole back and forth fight? Because he did come out, the corner. He came out and he's like, man, I didn't know all these people coming out with Islamophobia and talking all this stuff, and it has nothing to do with what my religion is. I mean, they got nasty at him, especially on social media. They got
in the comments.
They got nasty at
Taliban,
him.
Al Qaeda.
Yup,
pictures
yup.
of him.
And he
that's
came
it.
out.
I mean-
and he came out with a very well written, sincere apology about directly to Trevor Lawrence and to the whole organization and to his fan base. Like, hey, this is not who I am. We're in the middle of we get caught in the game and things
Yeah, I
happen,
mean,
but
for
nothing's ever
sure.
with intent. But for still 3 games though, come on. man.
Yeah, I said 3 games I think is excessive, but I think he should have got 1. I think anybody that comes in and can't, what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not his first time, bro.
Well, you got
And
ejected. You got ejected.
Okay, but you still want to set a precedent another game. But
Saddiq,
3
what do you
games
think?
is excessive.
Yeah, it is a little excessive, honestly. 3 games is crazy. That's a lot. But what the thing is, do you guys think Trevor Lawrence being out for the season had a role to play with it?
They're
I don't know.
losing.
No, I think they're
No,
losing.
he's talking about
The
with that for the
suspension.
suspension length.
Since he got out for the season because of it, we're gonna suspend him for 3 games instead of 1.
Because he just finished the season.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I think that's like not right to do that. I think morally, you're not supposed to look at it in any scenario other than the hit and what happened in the situation.
But I mean, you went deep into it with the whole
Yeah,
religion,
yeah, and no,
so-
I'm not gonna lie to you, but
He
people,
thinks- yeah,
people
it might
are
have
human
something.
beings. People are human beings.
Yeah.
I might say it to your face. No, it had nothing to do with it, but deep down inside my head, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna vote for this dude getting 3 suspensions because he just injured my man out the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you never know how people really thinking. But at the end of the day, I'm really wondering, has anyone else gotten suspended this year? Because we've seen a couple people.
I don't
with late
think
hits.
so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so for this, like, I don't know. I've never seen 3 games. You know?
Has he knocked out a quarterback this year?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a fine earlier in the year.
Tony is right. He has been in a lot of stuff. He was one that fought my man on the sideline, the Philadelphia Eagles assistant coach. I got him kicked out. Remember, he was swinging that.
Yeah, well, God knows what was said on
Nah.
that too.
Yeah, Big Dom.
Big Dom.
Yeah, he was the one that would had it with him because he played for San Fran last year or 2 years ago, whatever
Yeah.
it was. So that when they were playing San Francisco,
Yeah.
he got kicked out. But anyways, just another conversation to have. Cancel quarterback slimes. I blame Mahomes for Aziz getting suspended, getting Lawrence hurt. Some of these quarterbacks are fake sliding or going out of bounds. Yeah. Tom Brady said late slide. Trevor's fault, by the way. Someone commented that.
Hey, yeah, I was waiting for my turn to answer.
My bad, I didn't- oh,
Hey,
thought-
you're good. You're
yeah.
good. Exactly what I was gonna say. The quarterback is the most important position in the NFL for a reason, so they try to protect them in any way. But I think the NFL has an issue with late slides. Quarterbacks are taking advantage of that rule. They know that they got to get the favorable call. They know that they could sometimes trick them into sliding
Yep.
and then end up going, running for more yards. Mahomes does it all the time.
All the time.
Dan Campbell's told his defense, because Caleb does it too. He said, just hit him. If he's close to the sideline, just hit him. I would.
Anytime he talks Detroit Lions, I swear, I don't know if you guys ever have that, voice.
Yes,
It goes up.
It goes up.
It
man.
goes up.
Just hit him.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say Aziz is not at fault. You know, he could have held up.
Yeah.
But I think quarterbacks, that new rule about sliding, it should be changed.
You know they did that in college, right? Kenny Pickett did it.
I remember.
Kenny Pickett did it for
Bro, they do that. Yeah,
scored a touchdown on
it.
Mahomes,
The
bro, he
ACC
probably
championship
gets
game, yep.
6, 7 yards and a first down every single time, where they look like he about to run out of bounds, and then he, tiptoes the sideline.
I think
bro.
so.
He's done it. They need to
think
figure
someone
that
needs.
out.
Yeah, they need to knock the
Yeah.
hair off of Mahomes, man. Get Kermie, just smack him one time. Somebody go ahead, just take the fine and the suspension, and just show him what it is to be a football player, man. You got pads on for a reason. Someone hit this.
He's elusive though. Mahomes.
No, he is.
but
He is. But
sometimes
that
they hold up,
But
man.
that BS. I almost got called saying the whole
Hey,
word.
hey, who
That
did he run
BS of what
over?
he does, run into that sideline. Like, okay, we're gonna show respect toward. This guy's one of the greats right now in the game, and then all of a sudden you're turning it up another 6
they
to
were,
8 yards.
Bro, they were playing San Francisco.
Smack him.
At the goal line, Mahomes is going in, and Mustafa pulled back, and he just rammed into him, into the end zone for a touchdown. And he's flexing. Bro, at some point,
Someone
gotta-
say,
you
yeah,
gotta
100.
pop him.
I'm with you. I'm with 100. Just smack him.
take the penalty.
Smack him.
Screw it.
Bro, you remember the Cincinnati game was a big win for them when he ran to the sideline.
Yeah, on the sideline and out. He
went-
didn't go out.
Yeah, he didn't, he was borderline, and the guy pushed him. They got the
Yeah,
15-yard
bro.
penalty.
This is what I'm
that's
saying.
Stuff that bothers him. But let's get the last air horn. Let's get the last air horn in this situation. And the last one, Uncle Ed, we're gonna let you start on this one. Who is the MVP in the NFL right now? Vegas has Allen, Barkley, Goff, Jackson. That's what Vegas has right now. Who's your MVP?
Saquon is doing something that hasn't been done in a long time. So I'm going to go with Saquon. Seemed like the QB position is always a number one choice in all this. But what Saquon is doing, we haven't seen that.
Okay, I respect that, man. Going with the running back.
Saddiq?
Don't let the cuzzo salt. Yeah, what you got for us, Saddiq?
Yeah, I got that one guy from Buffalo.
Okay,
That one,
that's
yeah.
his boy, by the way. He likes Josh Allen. He's a big Josh Allen fan.
Yeah, Josh Allen, man. They took away weapons this year, or Diggs, Gabe Davis, and he's still doing it with what he got. So I think he's an easy MVP.
Big game this Sunday for that MVP.
Big
Buffalo against Detroit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I think,
Next week.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah, they're
Sunday?
playing the Rams today.
Yeah, next Sunday. Yes, that's what I meant. Buffalo against the Lions next week could be a huge MVP. Swing.
Yeah.
Tony, what you got?
Hey, shout out to Rico. He's just as big a Josh Allen fan as this guy. I think it's going to come down to who is going to have their 1 seed between Philly and Buffalo. If Buffalo, between those two teams, I think you can't go wrong giving it to either one of those guys. Saquon, especially if Saquon breaks the record, it's going to him. Because there's no other quarterback that's really producing the numbers that, are record breaking or near records. So if Saquon can get the record, which is, pretty attainable now with the extra game, and Philly, their coach, he's going to try to get him that record to, as a
He's gonna ask
boost.
him. He's gonna ask him. If he
he
wants.
ain't going to ask him, bro. He's going to.
He asked him if he wanted to go career high against the Giants.
Yeah, I know. He said let them young boys eat.
And by the way, there's 5 games left in the season. There's still a lot of time for this to shift.
Yeah.
5 games is a lot of time.
Yeah.
But who you got?
It's funny you said that because that's what I was gonna say. Like a month ago, 5 weeks ago, Jared Goff was top guy, MVP. So I could see things changing up, but right now I feel like it's a
Two-horse race.
2-horse race right now. It's a Saquon and Josh Allen, and I think Fahmy had a very good point of what's going to probably swing voters when it comes to it is where their teams finish. Did Philly get that 1 seed over Detroit, which we don't see that happening? And does Buffalo overtake KC? Can they get KC to lose another game and Buffalo stay hot? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think if Saquon continues to do what he's doing and he does set records, it's his. If not, the quarterback's always favored. He's always favored based
Even
off
with
of
the record-breaking season, with those kind of stats,
I think
because
if
they
they-
stand out.
If they break the record, they're gonna get
No,
it.
Josh Allen. Well, Josh Allen's gonna have to have something on there that's
The 1 seed is a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but not
the one
even
seed,
just the
'cause he
one
already
seed.
beat
But no,
KC.
an accomplishment with his his stats, for an example.
Yeah.
Something that he did that's gonna have to somehow overcome the fact that Saquon just broke an NFL record.
Moti, who you got?
This is definitely those top two guys are the finalists for sure. But Saquon breaking the record is a big accomplishment, but he's doing it with one extra game. And I think the quarterback position is, the most important for a reason. When a team loses, they either blame the coach or the quarterback. That's how important the game is. So I'm going Josh Allen.
I like that. That's your answers. That's our MVPs. That's all of our air horn topics for today. We are now going to break down these games, get ready for starts and sits. Yusuf, let's run our next ad for the show. We're going to give a shout out to our good friends over there at Wing Fellas. Go grab you some wings for this nice, big, go into the playoffs fantasy week, guys. This is a huge fantasy week, so be ready for them starts and sits. And then let's run that ad, Yusuf.
Do you know what goes perfect with the big game or your favorite TV show? Some deliciously tender wings from Wing Fellas. Wing Fellas restaurant is home to the best wings in Michigan. With over 20 different sauces and seasonings to choose from, you can make sure every wing order you make caters to your taste buds. They have 7 different locations in Michigan. They have a location in Dearborn, Southfield, Detroit, Belleville, Wyandotte, Flint, and Taylor. So no matter where you are at in the state, Wing Fellas is your one-stop shop for some fall-off-the-bone wings. Also, be sure to visit them at their website at thewingfellas.com.
He's
Yeah,
playing.
hey, shout out to Lad McConkey, man. That's my guy, bro. All right, so let's do it with the people that are here. Starts and sits. To start off with the first game, you got the Saints, you got the Giants. Tony, I'm going to give you the New Orleans Saints at New York, by the way. Who you got starting?
I got Alvin Kamara.
That's about it.
I mean, you could play the Saints defense. I feel like who's in that quarterback today?
Drew Lock.
Yeah, if you need a defense, you can stream them.
Okay, well, Saddiq, you're here. Who are you starting for the New York Giants?
He don't play on that team.
Probably Tracy.
How about Neighbors?
Neighbors.
Is he playing?
Oh, you
Is
got
he
to play
playing?
I know,
neighbors.
but he's hurt. He's hurt.
He's also
You're not
questionable.
playing neighbors?
He's hurt.
I'm not in one of my leagues, no.
He's hurt. But we'll see. It's okay. I respect it.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers. AB, you have Cleveland. Who are you starting?
You gotta start Jameis. Famous Jameis. You're starting Jerry Jeudy. Njoku's a touchdown machine. Like that's who's his red zone target. And you're gonna hope that they don't sit Nick Chubb for 20-something straight offensive plays like they did last week. So you're gonna start Chubb.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers. Pickens is out, I guess.
I like Austin. He's actually one of my boom Phillies.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Started early.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let me see. Let me see his projections, man. What you got for me, Unc?
Oh, he's like,
Hey, Pickens is out?
Austin, boom, Philly. I called it.
Hey, Pat Firemuth.
I know.
Boom Philly.
I know. That's what I'm looking
Fire
at.
him up.
Let's go.
I'm looking at that too.
Put him in
man.
your lineup.
Yeah, I like Calvin
Wow.
Austin. Let me see Pat Fryermuth too.
Guys.
and also Najee Harris.
Okay.
Start.
You guys notice everybody went right to their phones.
Wow.
I'm trying to see his
I think
projections.
it's gonna be a Harris day.
Tony
9.11.
Tony wasn't.
Who
paying
got
attention.
9.11?
Pat Fryermuth.
Damn, well, no.
I got Calvin Austin, by the way. That's my.
I got
boom Philly.
Firemuth, bro.
Oh man.
I'm gonna.
Fryermuth's
no,
eating,
we
dog.
can double down.
Oh.
We can double down. And besides, you're a guest, so
You're
we
a
can.
guest. You can pick whoever you want.
Yeah,
even if-
Wow.
I'm taking out. I took out somebody. I'm taking out Neighbors, man. I'm taking out Neighbors. I don't like him.
Yeah, he's questionable.
This week, yeah, because he might not play as much. He said limited role. All right, let's keep it rolling. Sorry, guys. We know we had some boom Philly situations happening right there.
Yep.
Next game, we got Moti. We got Falcons. Who you got for Atlanta? A big game against the Minnesota Vikings.
Atlanta, the running back and the receiver,
Which running
Drake
back?
Drake London,
Which receiver?
Bijan.
Bijan, yeah, those only two.
Yeah, I'm going with that too. Kyle Pitts, guys, I think has had like 4 receptions in the last 3 games.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Something crazy like that.
The Atlanta offense died. It took a minute. Tony didn't stab him right away. He allowed him to have a little bit of life, being the best. What did Tony call that Atlanta offense?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean-
I still kind of believe in them, but they do need to figure it out because they looked bad these last 2-3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. Vikings for me, you got to go Sam Darnold.
I do think Atlanta's going to win today, by the way.
Yeah, I hope so because we need them. We need Minnesota. as
It's
much as
because
they're
we
not-
want them to.
No, it's
win.
because
Hey,
Kirk Cousins.
We have to stop doing
He's going
that.
back to Minnesota, and he's going to, at the end of that game,
Coming off a
he's
fat
going to
pick.
he's going to have that famous line.
You like that.
Hey, we all picked the Ravens, and that's why we all got the clown face on our
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because we wanted them to win. Because
Yeah.
Atlanta
it's Philly.
offensive line is not looking like Atlanta's offensive line.
All right, can we agree? They played good enough to win. Justin Tucker failed them.
Can we agree that this is the last year for Kirk Cousins because Michael Penix Jr. is going to
Yes.
be their starting
that's for
quarterback
sure.
after this year? All right, that's what I got in Minnesota. You got Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, T.J. Hawkinson, and if there's bye weeks, Jordan Addison. I wouldn't mind starting him either. Raiders, Buccaneers. Tony, you got Raiders. Sincere McCormick.
No.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Brock
Jacoby
Bowers.
Myers is out. It's only Brock Bowers.
Oh, Jacoby Myers out.
What?
No.
Nah.
Why are you so jumpy?
I got him in like 3 leagues.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers. That's all I'm doing.
Sincere McCormick.
I can't do it, man.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa
luck
Bay
with that
Buccaneers. You got to go Big Mike, and that backup rookie running back, man. Is he a backup
Bucky.
still?
Bucky.
No,
Irvin?
Bo.
He's the one.
Buck.
Yeah, oh yeah, get Bucky.
I'll
with
go
it.
those two.
Bucky.
Maybe
What about-
Otten.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I swear,
maybe
bro.
Otten.
His lineup better be stacked, dog. He is gonna bench Kate Otten and Malik Neighbors. That's wild.
Panthers, Eagles.
I got
AB, who
John.
you got for Carolina?
Sorry, they just announced the college football playoff.
For neighbors.
Who'd you say?
Is Miami in?
Yeah.
No, man.
Okay.
SMU's in. Alabama's out.
Alabama's out?
Out?
Clemson won last night.
Yeah, Clemson out.
So
SMU
Clemson
got
gets
in.
in, and SMU's 11-2 that lost in the
So
conference
it
championship.
was SMU or Alabama.
Yeah, pretty much. We
Bad
got
decision.
we got bumped
Bad.
back to
12.
the third. So
11.
we're the second one out. Bama's the first one out,
That's a bad
and SMU took the thing. But SMU's 11-2 lost in.
I don't care.
Bro, you have to put SMU in there.
Man, relax.
Listen,
Okay.
SMU was
How
in
you
there.
gonna- okay, all right.
So what happened? Hold on, let me ask you a question.
It's, man.
Hold on.
Are you crazy?
Hold on, let me ask you a
People wanna
question.
Watch Alabama. As
It
long as
doesn't
they're-
matter.
As long as they're in the conversation, you put them in.
Bro,
Hey,
stop
hey,
with
how about
that
this?
bias
You have
shit.
to.
Hey, forget about
Listen
that, bro.
to me. Listen to me. Stop. So you're telling me that SMU is ranked number 8 or number 7
Right.
before their conference
Yes.
championship. So if they don't make their conference championship, they don't have a game. They're in automatic.
in.
Why if
Yeah.
they lose by 3?
Bro.
On the last
It was
second
not
field
happening.
on the last second field goal.
Listen, just because.
Hey, how about this? Earlier in the day, you told me you put money down on SMU making it 100%. If they didn't make it, all conference
Alabama
championships
lost as a
go
3
down the
touchdown
drain, bro.
favorite.
I'm not-
It's way too much money
I'm
involved.
not saying.
They're 3 losses.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that- that's
there.
not what
You
I
gotta keep it.
expected to happen. I'm telling you that's not what I wanted or what I-
okay.
No, you were you're talking about
I
the
would've
excitement
done.
of watching a
You
team
wanna
like
put
Alabama.
in
But
over
SMU's
even
offense
with
is
them
Yes.
being in the conference
SMU
championship game.
SMU's
Bro,
a good
all
team.
right, what's the point of playing in a conference? Bro, there's too much money. You got to
know,
look
I
at
agree,
it from a
I
business
agree, I agree
standpoint.
with that.
Also,
I
you
agree
want
with that. I agree with that, 'cause
You want to
they're gonna
watch
lose
good
fans.
football?
You're gonna lose
They
fans.
had 3 games where they could have won those games, not even put it in somebody
Bro,
else's hands.
24-3 against Oklahoma in Oklahoma, and
Yeah,
you were
bro,
you were
it's
almost
a-
3
hell no.
touchdown favorites. Alabama, you didn't score a damn touchdown.
Hey, only
you
way
lost
SMU.
3 games. You lost to Vanderbilt.
They were
I don't
down.
care that Vanderbilt got good this year. You lost to
Clemson
Vanderbilt.
was up big and SMU came back. To me, you can't penalize them for that.
That's what's up. Shout out to Ramsey making moves right now. All right, but with that said, let's keep it rolling. I'm sorry, guys. We just went off.
I'm sorry.
All
for
right,
your
yeah,
loss,
I'm
man.
sorry. You said Carolina.
Yeah.
Chuba, but Jonathan, they still starting Chuba. I think you're and Thielen.
That's about it.
And then that's really that's kind of it. I still wouldn't start Bryce at quarterback, or really nobody as consistent on that team.
Philly, Uncle Ed.
Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Barkley.
I think that game's going to be closer than people expect.
How about Devontae Smith? Me too. That's why.
Throw Devontae in there with no Goddard.
How about Calcaterra?
Yeah, he might be a boom Philly.
I got him.
Oh
as
my
one.
God, this guy send Kate Otten and Malik Neighbors. What's in your cup?
right, next. Who you got, Moti? Oh, we didn't even give you a game, Moti. I thought we was
Pretty
open.
good.
Back
Carolina.
No, we're done. Jaguars, Titans, ugly game. Mohamed Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Nobody.
Brian Thomas?
Who that?
Wow.
All right, Tennessee Titans, nobody.
Whoa.
A nobody game. I swear, Amen, when I cracked the joke, I was like, he's punching the air.
Hold on, Tennessee's playing
He's
Jacksonville,
been
right?
telling me
Yeah.
Pollard and Brian Robinson, guys.
No,
Hey,
man.
Tennessee defense.
I know. I'll start telling Tony Pollard probably, but he's been
I'd
telling me
start
Pollard
Calvin.
and Brian Robinson. Oh yeah, by the way, revenge game for Calvin.
I'll start
Oh,
Calvin
yeah.
Ridley.
Calvin
Actually,
Ridley.
yeah, stop.
Bill Billy. I got him on mine.
Hey, nephew.
I got him on
Slow
mine.
it down, nephew. Slow
Okay,
it down.
so before I say this though, 4 weeks straight he's telling me Pollard or Robinson, and I've been giving him the wrong one every other week. I swear. And believe it or not, I think it did cause him one game, like to maybe make it into the playoffs, dog. I felt so bad. What I told him. Nothing you could do about those situations, man. We got Super Duper Elite calling me.
Hey, by the way, man, before we go on,
Yeah.
Hey, Nader, we hope that your ankle feels, that much better, and he's recovering well. There was a setback in terms of somebody swapped out some medications from him. We won't mention who.
I appreciate that. That is a
Turn it up. Why is it so low?
Oh,
Say that again. Say it again, Nader. Go ahead.
I said, yeah, that set me back maybe a month or so, but I'll be ready in 2026.
He wanted more shots, Nader. He wanted more shots.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
yeah, that's true. So I know I'm calling in late, but what's the predictions, real quick, for Wednesday?
We got everybody across the board got Camel. Even Tony got Camel's team winning.
no, of course not, Nader.
Hey, Tony got
Okay.
Camel 59-52.
Okay, so can we run that again, please?
I got 55-51. Moti got 57-51. Camel. Uncle Ed said
Team Tony.
Team Tony.
Yep.
I don't think he got a score, but he said Team Tony. What you got a score for
Because
us?
he had to go for the net with the nephew.
Yeah.
53-47.
That's what
Sounds
Tony.
good.
Whoa.
That Tony score is
Yeah,
that Uncle
yeah.
Ed's score?
No, both.
Okay. I guess Tony and Uncle Ed got 53-47 and AB.
I got 63-48, I think I said.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said,
Okay,
I said they pull away at the end. Cam
Okay.
pulls away at the end.
Oh yeah, you did say
At
that.
the end. Okay.
Well, they pull
I
away in
remember
the second
pause.
half.
I remember the pause.
Saddiq was us.
Yeah, I got Team
Is
Tony.
my
So it's-
nephew going to the game for Buffalo? My uncle, is he going to the game?
Inshallah.
It's going to get cold out there, bro.
No, it's in Detroit, homie.
Yo, man.
No, it's in.
Oh, no,
It's Ford Field.
Hey, nephew, actually, I'm going to be in Vegas this weekend. Vegas got a Monday
Are you
night
watching the
football
there
game.
or no?
Vegas got a Monday night football game I'll be going to.
That's that's
that's
probably not a fun game
very
to look forward
nice.
to.
Yeah, that's my second home.
Are you going to be dropping some pictures and stuff?
I got you, baby.
Listen, he's going to
Okay,
hit the
I
strip
appreciate
looking for that Nader Elite. That Nader Elite show. That Nader Nation.
Hey, I guarantee you, if Uncle Ed hits this strip and says, does anybody know Nader Elite?
I already did
Guaranteed
that.
10-15 people will
I
say
did
yes.
that too. You missed. I did that 2 summers ago. I went looking around for the new Nader Nation show. That's on the Vegas Strip, and guy was interviewing people.
And they all knew.
They had no idea.
There's a fake video out there that shows my nephew beating me. Nobody was in the gym. It's a fake video. I just want people to know that
It's AI.
It's AI.
It is.
Hey, Nader, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. We're minutes away from closing out the show. But make sure I'm gonna give you a call after the show. But we're like minutes away from closing it out because we're about to set lineups
I
and
just
stuff.
wanted you guys to predict. I just wanted you guys to predict.
Hey,
You
yo.
guys gonna ask me my prediction?
Yeah, he's-
Yes, Nader. What's your prediction, Nader?
Oh yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, that's Nader.
Fahmi's winning by 12 or more.
Let's
Love
go.
it. That's it. We got the
Wow,
stamp
we're
of
gonna have to
approval.
send that
Yeah.
clip. We're sending that
We got the
clip.
stamp of approval. That's all.
We're sending that clip
You're
to
already
somebody.
amped
More
up.
than 12 points. Fahmi!
I'm amped up right now, Nader. Stop.
We're sending that clip.
All right, there we go. Rico said guaranteed Tony's team win if he comes though Monday. Pause.
Positive,
Hey,
right?
yo.
Rico.
Hey, Rico guaranteed Jets in the playoffs.
Guys, shout out to Rico.
Number one team.
Rico, hey, he's
I know
He's training two members of that team.
Jerry Judy, DJ Moore, Standard League.
The way Judy's been playing, I go Judy.
Judy.
I like Judy.
AB.
I'm sorry, hit me one more.
Judy, DJ Moore, Standard.
I'm going Judy.
DJ Moore.
I'm gonna go, man. You gotta go with the hot hand, man. He's looking good. He's looking good. I gotta go Jerry Judy. Full PPR pick 2. Connor, Thomas Jr., Tracy.
Full PPR.
Connor.
Thomas Jr. pick 2.
Oh, Connor and Tracy.
Yeah, kind of trades for me too.
Who's the receiver?
Brian
Jr.
Thomas.
The 2 backs.
Yeah, Connor Tracy.
I'm gonna go Connor, Brian Thomas.
I'm gonna go Brian Thomas and Tracy. No Connor. All right. I know I'm gonna throw him off on that one, man. But it's just I don't know, man. What's wrong with James Conner, bro? He's in. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with the 2 backs. Go safe.
Welcome back.
Go safe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Elijah Moore, Boom Niners, said Fadala Nagy. Jeffrey said start Chuba or Mike Evans rest of the year. That was yeah.
Evans.
Evans.
I guarantee Tony. Oh, I already read that one. I'm not gonna read that one again. All right. So shout out to these guys commenting. Forget the rest of the games. Let's go to the Boom Phillies. Enjoy the rest of the games because we're gonna close out the show with Boom Phillies and what we're looking forward to the most. Again, we appreciate you guys for the chat. That's all about the entertainment. That's what we like to do. We like to have fun and have what you guys say guide us through the conversation as well. So with that said, this is Boom Phillies. You guys know point time and a half. And so get y'all Boom Phillies ready. If y'all have them, Tony, you can read off yours. Who's that player that I said? Oh, Calvin Austin. But go ahead, Tony.
Yeah. I'm going to go with another Calvin. It's Calvin Ridley. I got Westbrook Akinye. I think the Jaguars are depleted on both sides. We got Cade Otton, Chris Boswell, Amari Cooper, and Tyreek Hill. I think it's a Tyreek Hill game.
I like that. Moti. Oh, no, we're going to save yours for Play Dudes Prime Time at the end. I'll read mine. Right quick. I got Calcaterra. I got Jaden Reed. I had Jaden Reed. I had Christian Watson. Missed it by 2 yards, by the way. I got Calvin Austin. I got Sincere McCormick. And I got Zach Charbonnet. Those are my Boom Phillies. Let me read off to you Eric Ratonio, who's in first place, by the way. He has Brian Thomas, Debo, Xavier Worthy, Judge Judy, Rashad White, and Braylon Allen. You got Cal Trays, 3 Boom Phillies, Charbonnet, Gesicki, and Pat Fryermuth. Saddiq, what are your Boom Phillies? Let's do the guess. Saddiq.
I got Noah Gray from
Okay.
Kansas City.
I like that.
I got Charbonnet was one of them.
It's okay. You could have him.
Isaiah Davis from the Jets.
Oh, I like that one, too. I think one of them are going to boom.
And we got Hadaka Cal from Philly.
You know why? He's
Grant.
right, bro.
Grant.
Hey, I'm with Saddiq. This dude said, I got Hadaka, and he just named some random players that nobody's ever heard of, but I could respect it because the last time we made fun of guests and their Boom Phillies, they Boom Phillied.
All right, Uncle Ed, who you got? So I can do the guess together.
All right, has
No, he
everyone,
said Isaiah Thomas.
has anyone have a kicker as a Boom Philly?
Yeah.
Omar's
I'm
the
the king of
king.
chat.
He's the king.
Because I like welcome back Richard from Minnesota.
Oh, Will Riker.
Will Riker. I said his name wrong.
I mean, you already
Okay.
you always say everybody's name wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I said Calvin Austin earlier.
Yeah.
yeah. Did you mean Tavon?
Brandon
Austin?
Cooks. I think they play Monday night
Yeah, it's okay.
against Cincinnati.
Solid.
Tonight, Xavier Worthy.
Chill.
Hey, I'm getting,
He's
I'm about to change my
I
lineup
know,
because of this guy.
And the last one, they're going to throw about 50, 60 times. Elijah Moore.
Oh, man. Man, I can't.
I got a lot like Elijah Moore too, man.
Bro, I'm about to put all these guys in my
Who
lineup.
should I take? I'm about to take out Calcaterra, dog. I'm taking out Calcaterra, man. I'm putting in Elijah Moore. I'm sorry, I just switched it up.
Yo, that's 2.
What? That I stole
The
from
same,
you?
the same.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's okay. That's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
Uncle Ed. We're gonna be
Hey,
cheering together.
I'm doubling down. Erase all my Boom Phillies, and I'm double down on everything Uncle Ed
You
just
can't.
said.
You can't. I got 2 of them already. All right. Don't be trying to do that, Tony. All right. With that said, what are you guys looking forward to the most? By the way, Boom Phillies.
This guy took half of Uncle Ed's, and is talking about, hey, you can't do that.
Juwan Jennings or Garrett Wilson at flex, and Cade Otton or Jake Ferguson as tight end. I like Jake Ferguson this week, man. I think it's a green light matchup. I know you like Cade Otton, Tony.
Why?
Jake
why you
Ferguson,
going- yeah.
because you was ready to. He was ready to
Because,
shake your
man,
head.
hey, Otton's been-
Berg. I like him this
All
week,
right.
man. Because
All right.
Shoemaker was doing all right.
I agree.
He was.
And
I agree.
Berg is better than Shoemaker. Let's be honest.
Do we do it?
All right.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
But
Go ahead, AB.
as for the other
No, I
one,
was just saying-
I'm going Juwan Jennings over Garrett Wilson.
You're no way.
No, you true.
Wilson.
Stop it.
We still have me and AB Amar.
Yeah.
Go ahead, AB.
Oh, Boom Phillies?
Yeah, man.
You totally I'm just watching.
Sorry, guys. Go AB.
No, I was.
I think I might have thought you guys were eliminated from the show, not just on Wednesday.
No. Oh,
Can we get an air horn for that?
that
one?
was that was okay. So
Shot.
in honor to the air horn, my Boom Fehmies, by the way, they ain't Boom Phillies anymore. They're Boom Fehmies.
I thought we changed them across the board.
Well, I mean, he's still calling
Thank
them.
you, AB.
He's
You're
still
right.
calling them Boom
You're right.
Fehmies,
I apologize. You're right.
I'm calling them Boom Fehmies.
Yes.
Keenan Allen, Jonathan Brooks, Bucky, my boy Bucky. As Ratonia said, Judge Judy, and I'm definitely Boom Fehmy and Billy Buckets this week.
There you go. Moti.
All right, Play Dudes Prime Time. We got Quentin Johnson, Xavier Worthy, Mike Gesicki, and Jalen Tolbert.
Shout out to those guys. Moti, Play Dudes Prime Time. Who was talking, by the way, before that? Where we asked the question, was it you that was saying something? That about right before we did the Boom Phillies, it was mentioned, or no?
Can't remember at the moment.
All right, what are we looking forward to the most to close out the show? What y'all looking forward to the most, man? This week, you know, Lions are not playing, Tony. So what you got?
So, Champions League. I was down and out in the basement with Sufi and Nabil. I didn't mean to mention any names, but won 5 out of the last 6. Miraculously came back and won on Monday night on that last interception in the end zone. I am looking forward to making the playoffs in Champions League, and then Wednesday night
Winning it all.
prime time.
That's right.
Those should have been your prime time Play Dudes prime time players.
You're right about that. My bad.
That's what it was. I knew it was something. It was the
Change it up.
Why'd you stop?
That would have worked.
the Juwan Jennings, Garrett Wilson question, Ferguson, and Kate On question. Mohammed, who you got?
Pick one, pick two.
Juwan Jennings or
Garrett
Garrett
Wilson.
Wilson separately, and then you got
Juwan Jennings for that one.
okay, and Kate
other one,
Otten against
Ferguson?
Yeah,
Ferguson.
Otten.
Otten.
Jennings and Ferguson.
So we doubled down on that one. AB, who you got?
But just over the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna say Wilson and Ferguson.
All right.
Baker's
Wilson,
Baker's not throwing the
I'm
ball
starting
out, man.
Ferguson, so I got to go Ferguson.
Yeah, Wilson on.
Complete opposite of whatever called. But there you go. Jalen Johnson on Juwan Jennings. We'll see. We'll see if they try to move him around. But that would be a lockdown situation. Saddiq, what are you looking forward to the most, man?
I'm trying to see who's going to be the 8th seed in this family league, man.
Ooh.
It's between two, what was it, Snoop and Dre, you said?
Snoop and Dre.
Between Snoop and Dre.
I'm telling you, to me,
And Dre's looking like he's got him.
Uncle Mash. You about to take Uncle Ed out?
It's going to be the first time in 12 years that Uncle Ed ain't make the playoffs.
No.
Hey, whoa.
Hey,
Hey, it's not. First of all, that ain't happening.
In the family league.
Uncle Ed.
In the family
Hey, guarantee Uncle Ed making the playoffs. He's never missed it ever in his career across all fantasy leagues. Uncle Ed, he's the people's champ, and he's the fantasy guy's champ.
Go ahead and give that a round of applause.
He still
We
got
can't
a
just leave
chance.
that like that. AB,
He needs Nash to lose, him to win, and him now score Unc by like 50.
Oh, he's done.
Hey,
Sorry.
done.
Hey, it can happen.
And his team hasn't scored 110 all year.
Where do I sign up? I believe.
Just like Angels in the outfield, man. It can happen.
It definitely can't happen.
AB, what you looking forward to, my guy?
I'm looking forward to see how everything just kind of plays out with, a lot of the fantasy leagues that I'm in. Unfortunately, my first year into these leagues didn't end the way I wanted it to. I still have 2 other leagues that I'm in playoffs and playoff races, and kind of enjoy football this weekend. Not worrying about the stress of the Lions, and just kicking back. To be honest.
Okay.
You know what? This weekend is going to be all about seedings. I want to see how Minnesota does, Chicago, and not Chicago, but just the NFC, Philly, Minnesota, the top NFCs, and
No, you was right, man.
see how they fall in line. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago. All my love, Chicago.
I just want to see how they fall in line and enjoy the rest of the games.
All right, Moti, what you got for us?
Yeah, man. Just some NFL games. Wednesday is a big game, and I'm looking forward to after the show asking Uncle Eddie what size is their jersey.
Should he have gotten a size bigger?
We're gonna talk about it.
All right. Hey, seriously, all jokes aside, we hope that y'all enjoy this. We always appreciate Uncle Ed and Saddiq coming around. This was, show flew by quick. It's already 12:55, 5 minutes. Set y'all lineups. Get ready for a big week in fantasy. Shout out to the sponsors: Hanley, Holy Bowly, Wingfellas, Juice Box, Meleke Kebab, Jebel, Unique Coney Islands, BMI Towing. We hope that you joined this episode, season 4, episode 15. Next week begins the fantasy playoffs. Get y'all ready for that one as well. We'll be back again next Sunday. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you all next time.